Welcome back to another Excel tutorial. Today we want to explore how to use the row function. The row function in Excel is a straightforward yet versatile function that returns the row number of a reference you specify. If you don't specify a reference, the function returns the row number of the cell that contains the formula. The row function belongs to the group of reference functions within Excel and will return the row number of a reference. The syntax is pretty easy, starts by a row and then the reference even is optional. If you don't fill anything in, it will just give you the row you are currently in. And if you put in a reference, it will give you the row of the reference. And yeah, you may be asking, where do I need the row function or for what do I need it? And you often use it in dynamic ranges, so you can use row to create dynamic ranges that adjust as you add or remove rows in your spreadsheet. You can use it within index and match, which I'll show you in a second. And in combination with index and match, row can help in creating sophisticated lookup formulas that are both flexible and easy to read. And last but not least, offsetting. Together with the offset function, row can be used to reference a range of cells that is offset from a specific starting point. And there's just 3 examples how to use the row function, but I'd say let's jump into the sheet and do an example ourselves. So if we want to explore how to use the row function, we start by an equal sign followed by a row, and first of all I would just go with empty parentheses, which means that this function will give me the row which it is in currently. So as you can see right here, we are in row number 10 of this complete spreadsheet, so it will return 10. Yeah, worked out. What happens if I put in a reference? For example, Amazon right here is in row 17. We hit enter and we get to 17. This is pretty easy, right? But what can we use it for? So we can, for example, use it for finding values in larger data sets if we combine it with the index function. So if we have equals index, I made a video about the index function just 1 or 2 videos ago, so if you haven't looked this one, you should definitely watch it. And yeah, for the index function, we first of all need an array. In this case, I don't want to count anything, I just mark the complete spreadsheet. Then we need the row number, and for this we can perfectly use the row function. And we want to get the sales dynamically, so if it changes, it should still give us the sales of our order ID, and it shouldn't be also dynamic where the order is placed. So it doesn't matter if it's in row ID 5, for example, if we go with this order ID. So it should always just give us the sales of this order ID. This is why it's dynamic. Okay, so we say, give me the row of this order ID, and if the order ID is then in row ID 9 later on, it will automatically change the row within this formula and still give me the right amount of sales. And then I say I want the column number, and as I said before, we just want to have the sales, so we say column, and then we mark the reference sales. And now we can close the parentheses again, we hit enter, and as you can see, we'll get to 500. And like I said before, if the order ID now would be in row 18 right here, so row ID 9, we'll still get 500 if this complete row would be dragged down to row ID 9 or would be replaced or anything. We'll still get 500, and this is a way of building very dynamic and flexible formulas that will search for a specific row and a specific column and then return you the value that you're searching for. I hope you like this video. If you like it, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a follow, and see you in the next video.